So it's 4 and 1 plus the palm. Well, take away the whole palm. I mean, what happens if you take away the palm? The palm is your fingers. So it's 4 plus the palm plus your thumb. Because I'm questioning myself over here. I'm questioning myself. You see, if 1 and 5 is this hand, 1 to 5, and you play these 3 fingers here, okay, which 3 fingers are they? Are they 2, 3, 4? Or are they 4, 3, 2? If we start at 1221, we have 1 and 2 is 3, and 2 and 2 is 4. 2, 3, and 4 play between 1 and 5, 2 and 1 is 3, because you need 1 in order to create 3. So if there's another 5 that comes into the game, like 5 and 2, then automatically that 5 will overlay this 3 and give you a new web on top of your web, because you are creation 3. 3 and 1, not 3 and 5 electric company, because in the piano, in the 88 gates of formation, which is the brick, something to do with Monopoly, is key number 28 from right to left, key number 29 from right to left, key 30 from right to left, key 23 from left to right, key 24, center C, matches 29, total of 53 in the piano. 2 and 2 is 4, 9 and 4 is 13, equals to 4, 44, the space between 2 sides. We wrap all of this up, 159. 53, 53, 53, 150, okay, 15, the egg, everything that's in the egg. The egg is 1.5 times everything, because what happens even if you create over the egg and you go outside the egg still becomes your inside wall. It is your core, it is your inside wall. Even when you create, here's the wall. Here's the original wall. Now you can build on top of me, okay? So you build here and here and here and here. Why is this separated and this one together? Because when I tore these apart, these were the lengths of this one. I just put them up here. We're missing here and here and here and here. So we need more. Plus the more you're going to get is part of me, because you're building everything on top of me. Outside of the ball. Piano, it's 159. A, E, and I. It's also known as D, E, and F, federation, when low shoe and horizontal and twisting lines come together. So 2, 3, 4 vibration and the vibration and the 88 keys of the piano, and I haven't touched the 36 yet, because 36, 18, 27, and 9 all come from the black keys. Everything about 9 comes from the black keys. 3 and 4 is the DC power. Play in 3 inside 4. You have 7. You have 1, 3, and 4. Your 3 is because of your 2. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Inside of 1 and 5 is the whole 0. What's inside the 0? 2, 3, and 4. What's on the outside? 1 and 5. But 1 and 5 has to have its own band around it, wrapping it up. So that 1 and 5 now becomes 1 of 50, 1 of half, because this is only one part of the ball. I can go 2 times. You know why? Because 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 3 is 6, and they're both 1 under the roof. 1 is the cube 6, 1 is the card 9. Again, 9 that we don't have to go to the black keys. When we add these together, 5 by 4 is 20 by 3 is the 60 seconds on the clock. 5 and 4 is 9, 12, 13, 73. 7 by 3 is 21. 7 by 3 is 10, creating the 31 days of the 21 marker before the 7 days of the moon. 10 becomes 6, becomes 37, becomes the number again. The reflective of this is the 10, 10. 7 in the 7 world is 0 or 9, which is 90. 7 in the 10 world, you understand? If they bring the 5, 5 together, 7 and 3 is 10. 7 and 13 is 6. They brought a 3 and a 3 world together, and they played through the 7th gate. 1 above, 1 below. The piping water comes in like the waterfall, and everything goes down like the river. Comes in like a waterfall, down like the river. Easy flow, easy go, no one knows, right? No hear, no say, no evil life. I'm only in your brain. Only how you think, it's always in the game. 8 and 5, this is 1 after center C. 4, 4. 4, 4. This one is not 4, 4. Just before center C, this is 53. Okay? Plus 6. This becomes 59. So your center C and this 59 is because they joined this into the game right here and joined B with C to create your new center C. This is the Monopoly game. What did I do? We took it from the trains. Okay? We left the station over here. We went all the way to the center. We went up to the top. See this turns around? See this arrow? Whichever way it wants to turn, it lets you out this way or lets you out this way, and it takes you to this train down here or this train down here. But you never get to go again, and you never get to jail because you're always in jail. The reds, the yellows, one skip, one train property, PPP 48, PPP 48, PPP 48, PPP 48. Want to come down to this? PP 32 doorway, PP 32 doorway. This you cannot go. When we crisscross the lines, you'll understand the dimensions and the actual surface space. I don't need big. I need small. I take a number in a calculator. I calculate big after. That's all. It's not hard to figure out the size of a ball in every dimension that's inside of it, how to square it off so that we can pile them all on top of each other so we can ship them. So what? We lose the space. We're going to lose the space anyways. We'll put a little stuffing. What's in the stuffing of a ball? Throw stuffing all around it so the ball sits in the middle, right? Everything will look square at the end. 2 here, 1 here, and then 2 here. 16, 32, 16, 32, 16, 32, 16, 32, 16, whoop, 32, 16. A doorway between B and O, Barack Obama, number 26. The doghouse, 26 and 6. They keyed it over here. Do you know why? Each one of these is 16. 16, 16 and 16. 32, 3 times 2, 3 plus 2 is 43, JFK, Barack Obama. And they meet together. 32 and 32 meet. That is the doorway. You see where it's cut off over here on this side? You see where it's cut off on this side? This will create some sort of dog or some sort of animal. I did not make these 1x2s. I'm playing in a square board. I can make it 1x2s. I also want to show you how we use that Mercedes sign, that 3-star sign, how we can use that and build this and get the actual dimensions, because everything was like Noah said, 2x2 by 1x2 by 1x2 they go, and onto the ship, don't you know? And they cut up all the different strands, and they're all in here in the size of the Monopoly. Remember that when I go with this, if I would go one right over here, this is a box. This is now 6. This is 3x2. So if I go 3x2, I can now go from here all the way to this corner, down to this corner, capturing the eye light in here. There will be an eye. This will turn into a big eye eventually, using the 2 sort of shapes. I just have to be able to photocopy 100 pages, because if I make a mistake, back to the old drawing board. Raphael, something about breaking down Monopoly into how creation came to be inside the numbers. Because these squares, my friends, and I've been through quite a few of these squares, and I'm loving them. I'm turning squares into rounds and rounds into squares, and at the end I square everything off, and all I got to remember is the final rim. All I need to know is the final rim. I know everything inside is going to be square except for the final rim. All I have to know is the curve. Then I'll know how shrunk my squares will be. My squares will get bigger, and 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 all of a sudden, I'll start bumping into walls, and you'll be chipping off from every one of my squares, or piercing out through the wall, so that you put yourself with your back, your spikes, into the universe. You have the universe in your spikes, growing in your spikes, holding onto it. You become a rock in the universe, and nothing can break you. As we live inside the rock, you are outside the rock, protecting us. Huge, huge. And guess what? There's thousands of rocks. Tons of ships locking arms together to protect this one precious stone, this little blue ball of earth, in a place that's a playland. If you can only feel what I see. Oh, it's so fantastic. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Monopoly, anybody? There's more to this game. There's more to this game. Do you know what this is? This is what happens to the corner. We can do it this way or picture frame it. Which way do we understand it? This way, I show the wings on two sides. Fold this in, fold this out, fold this in. Doesn't it look like one of those fish? Because it's pulling its tail in here. It's electric. Does this open up? Where does this open up? How does this game build? How do the games go together and build a bigger game like the Transformers build? It's not only in the Transformers they do it. It's done in games. They do it with cards. I can make this card look like anything. I take this card. Well, I don't want to because I like this card. I like what I did to it. You see the 11 holding aces? You know why they're aces? Because the rod goes to here. You brace them together and the pin goes over here. There's an automatic brace that goes by. It's part of like, how can I say it? Can't you see the way it looks like it's a driveway going all the way through? Right? Oh, that's you lying down like this. That's the reality. Thank you.